It's now 8:37 here at AM 1160 WCCS, and we're glad to have some young guests in our studio once again, representing the Penns Manor School District. We've got a lot of people in here today, so why don't we go ahead and get started. We're going to start down with the elementary grade level, and we have a young author here with us today. Her name is Lachey Johnson. Lachey, how are you doing this morning?
Good.
Are you getting out of class today to do this?
Yeah.
What class are you missing?
Reading.
Well, hopefully you'll get caught up pretty quickly, okay? Now, Lachey, I understand that you decided to write a book.
Yeah.
What sort of book is it? What's it about?
It's about fall.
All right, was this a class assignment for you?
Yeah.
And whose class was this for?
For sure.
And she teaches English, I'm assuming? Or reading?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're missing her class. Oh, we better get you back soon. How did you do on the book? Was it an easy thing to do?
It was an easy thing to do, but she pushed us a little bit.
Wasn't easy, but she pushed you a little bit. Was it fun though?
Yeah.
And what was the most fun about writing your book?
It was all fun.
It was all fun, okay. Lachey, what's your book about?
It's about fall and what we do in the fall.
Okay. Lachey, how about you read us a little segment of your book, like the first paragraph or so. Go ahead.
Fall starts now. When fall comes, I'm so happy because the leaves change color and it is so beautiful. I love fall because of the sound of the crunching leaves beneath my feet. The wonderful smells of autumn are all around. I love the smell of pumpkin pie, the smells of pumpkins at the corn maze, and the smells of the apples in my grandma's apple pie. I love the feel of the leaves when I jump into them. I love autumn because the leaves change to orange, red, and brown.
Wow, that's pretty good. That's just a small bit of the book there that she wrote. And I got to tell you, you used a lot of good language there because you had me thinking about when I was your age jumping around in the leaves. So you did a very good job with that.
Thank you.
All right, Lachey Johnson of the Penns Manor Elementary School. We want to thank her, and we also want to thank their principal for bringing her down here today. Let's move up to the middle school now, and I think in the high school as well. Let's first talk about the Veterans Day program. We'll move over to this microphone over here. And this is Owen Jarvie. And Owen, if you'll pull that microphone up a little bit, something kind of like that. We'll help you out there as best we can. Owen, maybe you can tell us a little bit about what happened during your Veterans Day program. I'm assuming this was I'm assuming that this was on Monday, right?
Yeah, Monday. There was about 92 senior citizens from around the area that came to our school. They had a luncheon, and then after that, the assembly started around 1. I talked about how they're building a new homeless shelter for the veterans in Indiana. It's a 6-unit facility, 5 one-bedroom units and 1 2-bedroom.
All right. Yeah, we've actually been hearing a lot about this veterans unit, and it's a pretty cool project for people to hear about and for the veterans to benefit from whenever it finally does go through.
Yeah, and Penns Manor they were also allowing donations from around the area, and Penns Manor raised over $900 to donate.
That's excellent. Pretty good job there. So $900 towards that project. What were some of the other parts of the program? Was there some patriotic music? Was there some readings?
Yeah, Roman Tate, who was also here today, he read at the assembly. We had a veteran, Joe Krolick.
Okay, I know the name.
He was 93 years old. He survived Pearl Harbor, and
Wow.
he was actually there to tell us about that.
Wow, what was it like hearing his experiences about Pearl Harbor?
We were all very thankful for him.
Oh, excellent. Well, hey, that's great stuff. And a lot of other good things coming out of that program as well, as you mentioned, the fundraiser for that as well. So, hey, that's a great job you did in getting that thing together and putting on that program. So congratulations to you and your classmates for raising all that money.
Thank you.
All right, let's move on. We're going to see if we have let's get the man who was actually doing some reciting, we'll say, Roman Tate. But Roman, we're not going to talk about recitations, but I will ask, what did you read for the program?
I read and introduced all the people that were in the
Okay, so you were the
program.
MC.
Yes, correct.
What was that like for you?
It's a bit nerve-wracking at first, but after the first reading or two, it was okay.
I bet not as nervous as what you were doing over in Hershey, Pennsylvania, because you were part of the state track meet, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
what for the cross country meet. So cross country is your sport. Now, I'm not an athlete for many reasons. So, what is it like to be in the state championships for your sport for cross country?
Well, it's really crazy actually. 'Cause I was able to go my sophomore season, and it was more so a fun experience, just getting to know what it's like. Then senior season comes around, you're actually wanting to compete, and the nerves are just crazy when you line up with those 230 best runners in Pennsylvania.
Wow, you're making me shake a little bit. Now, how well did you do?
I placed 41st and ran a 17:40 for a 5K.
17:40 for a
Yeah.
5 kilometer. That's not bad. That's not bad considering a lot of 5Ks going on in this area. Do you still do a lot of those?
Yeah, I actually participated in a Veterans Day half marathon on Sunday,
Wow,
which was sponsored by Tom Fetterman.
excellent. And do you plan to continue doing cross country in college?
Yeah, I do.
Any word on where you think you might be going?
Not sure yet, but keeping my options open.
I see something laying here dangling out of your pocket. I'm assuming that's your medal.
No, this is just a kind of reminder of making the state championship meet.
Well, still, it's a great honor to be invited to the big dance, so to speak. So
Yeah.
congratulations on
Thank
that,
you.
and congratulations on your good placing. 41st out of 200 and some.
Yeah.
That is amazing. So again, congratulations, Roman.
Thank you very much.
Let's have Seth Peterman come up to the microphone now. Seth actually has a pretty important announcement about from Students Against Dangerous Decisions.
Yes, we do. I'm from SAD, Students Against Destructive Decisions, and we're holding a blood drive next Friday, November 21st from 8:30 to 2 o'clock at the Penns Manor High School on 6003 Route 553 Highway. It'll be held in the Penns Manor Gym, and if you'd like to make an appointment to donate, you can call 1-800-RED-CROSS or visit redcrossblood.org and enter PMHS.
So adults will be allowed to come in and make donations throughout the day.
Yes, that is correct.
All right. Have you heard a lot of students saying maybe they might take a study hall or two to go down and make their own donations?
Yes, we have a lot of students that like to donate every year, and we're very grateful for everyone that would donate.
Is this the first time that you have been a part of this blood drive process?
Yes, it actually is. I've donated before, but this is the first year talking about it and organizing a little bit of it.
All right. And obviously, Students Against Destructive Decisions, this is done every year, right?
Yes, that's correct. This is we've done it past years before, and it's gone very well.
Well, hey, I hope it goes well once again. And you know what? What are some of the other things that SAD's going to be taking part in the upcoming days? I know that the blood drive's taken up a lot of the time, but what are some of the things you'll be looking forward to as the year goes on?
Earlier in the year, we actually had our biggest project of the year. We did a Safe Driving Awareness Day, and it was sponsored by State Farm, and we had Dave Smith from the Climber office come down and help, and we did very well with that, and we're very grateful for Dave Smith for coming out and helping us with that.
Right.
And obviously the blood drive is going to be happening, and we're going to a SAD conference to a big workshop that's coming up here in a few weeks to go with other SAD chapters from the Pennsylvania, and we're going to go do that.
Excellent. So it looks like a busy schedule, even though, as you said, you just had your big events of the year. Seth, thanks a lot for being a part of the show, and we want to thank all of the people who have come down here from Penns Manor School District. We want to thank Lachey Johnson of the elementary school, Owen Jarvie, Roman Tate, and Seth Peterman of the high school for joining us on Hometown Magazine this morning. Penns Manor coming once a month, and we're glad to keep updated with all the latest in their school news.
At Hometown Magazine